Yo, can I get in on this? I want another one, two. 1, 2. Oh, you thought it was through. This was just one assignment, boo. Judge checking with God, getting next instructions. You need an advocate, reach out, he might be coming.
This young black king needs no introduction. When he shows up, haters hate seeing him coming.
And no, he's not Malcolm, he's not Martin either. He got his own style.
Ja-da-da-ya, we see ya. This crew, they not looking for the credit. Advocates on the move. This crew, shifting the atmosphere. Advocates on the move.
And when he comes through, you know they coming too. Hey yo, INA, where you at? What it do? They got receipts, they got them files. They gon' investigate an advocate, holding it down.
And when it comes to intel, you know they showing out. You're smiling in Jed's face.
Hold up, check that file. Don't run up on them either, they always in the crowd. INA got his back, you don't know when they around.
This crew, they not looking for the credit. Advocates on the move. This crew, shifting the atmosphere. Advocates on the move.
And then there's Jed's mother, you know she gon' speak. She praying for the people, prophesying what she see.
Jed, God got you covered. He's holding you down. He's showing you his favor, his mercy, his power.
So always stay humble, give God your best. Remember you're a man, ain't no S on your chest. You know where help comes from when you're up or you're down. That crew runs deep, keep the real ones around.
This crew, they not looking for the credit. Advocates on the move. This crew, shifting the atmosphere. Advocates on the move.
Yeah. That crew runs deep, keep the real ones around. Keep the real ones around. INA runs deep, keep the real ones around. Keep the real ones around. The real ones around. INA runs deep, keep the real ones around.
What's up, family? How y'all doing? This is Welcome to Investigate and Advocate, and I'm your host, Jedediah Brown, also known as Black, and I'm the proud commander of what I hope will be one of America's greatest families, which is for the culture, which I serve as the proud commander of its resources and its mission and its focus, its objective, and its personnel. I hope that you guys can hear me clearly. I will not talk very loud because of the setting that I'm in, but and I also cannot see anything because it doesn't look like this is on live. Okay, 2 seconds, y'all. You may be able to see me, but I'm not able to see you. I'm gonna try to change that. I am aware of the fact that it is midnight, and so we may not catch you live, but you may be watching the replay. Please bear with me once. Okay, so it is broadcasting. It's just not showing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna restart really quickly. Let me play this. I'll be right back.
I will trust in you. Oh, I will trust in you. No matter.
Okay, well, today I'm not going to be able to see you guys if you're here, but if not, but if you are here, thank you for being here. Shout out to all of our resources, investigative, advocating, organizing, to our members of For the Culture and our viewers on both Facebook and YouTube alike. I really appreciate your support and also your listening ear. Let me see. I got one more option. And I want to try to see if that works because I can just play it on my phone. If I play it on my phone and you are here, well, it says 120 people. So yeah, so let me 120 people here. New manager moderator can support your channel more ways. Okay, thank you so much, T. I can now see you on my other screen, not on the screen that I'm broadcasting from. Hoping that you can see me and hear me as well. Commander, LOL, how about Field Marshal? Too much. No, it's Commander. And we actually celebrate the organization that we're building. It's funny when people laugh because it's amazing. It gives us the opportunity to show that we should be taken serious. And that's why right now we are directing $500 a month to a recipient, and I command that resource. Isn't that awesome? And being the person that I am, we created a process by which our members select that person, and it goes to our board, and then I command the delivery. Isn't it awesome? It's kind of catchy. You like that? So no, Field Marshal wouldn't necessarily match, but I also have the ability to command all of our teams as we continue to grow, both in For the Culture and INA. And it's just amazing because, normally when you think of a commander, you might think of an army or you might think of a police ranking position. But now think of a black man commanding resources. That is so phenomenal. Commanding resources and personnels and vision and a plan. I command it. And that is something that is so awesome. So, no, the joke is on you. But that's one of the greatest things about being an American is that we get to be creative. See, your position is probably boring. As a matter of fact, it might be real boring because you may not be on top. You're probably one of the bottom bitches. You may be doing an entry level job, or you might be a janitor, or you might be a specialist, or you might be a CSR, something like that. So I understand that a commander would be something that you would try to find folly or make something to be somewhat of a jester. I can get that. When you don't know anything about creating, imagining, and building and leading, you'll laugh. So do us a favor, go lay your dumb ass down because you got to be ready for work tomorrow. Okay? So with that being said, that's what type time I'm on. I have weighed everything that is before me, and I am so excited about the future and what's moving ahead. I'm excited about what I think we are setting out to do. One of the things that I'm very proud of is that our organization is one member away from establishing a full board of 16 members. That is pretty awesome. And I think that is a huge accomplishment for us, as well as many key roles have been filled so that as we get to our 100 member and we're ready to roll out, we have a full leadership that is fully capable of building a national movement and family. That is awesome. And then I think that you take this a step further when you see that we keep on winning. It's so amazing to me that we just keep on winning and we just taking our time. We're not being anxious for nothing. We slow building And I think that what I'm seeing is that we're getting quality. And one of the other things that I'm excited about as it relates to what we are and have been building is that the people who are a part of it are real motherfuckers. This ain't no fake fly by night goofies who need attention and validation. They're not looking for something that, will make their life feel more valid because they already come with the goods. And how do we know? Because we've been walking alongside them in many battles. And some of these people are battle tested and proven. And I'm excited because these are the kinds of people that the world will remember that created something that made an impact. And I know a lot about making an impact because that's why you're over here. It's because I've been a one-man army for quite a while. I've been a one-man army for quite a while, and you see how I move mountains by myself. So imagine how literally this, and not even just that. You should look at the members. The members building real community, and they having they're building camaraderie. It's just a blessing, and I'm just happy about it. You watch complete strangers or people who were complete strangers at one point wake up every morning and say good morning. Of course Kim is over there trying to find sympathy because we kicked her fat ass out, and she is trying to act like she's happy, but we understand that the weight of that the weight, just the weight, it sits heavy on her because she thought that she was going to do something and it's just not panning out the way that she thought. So now she has to look for refuge in hey, not so much on the fat jokes. You know what I think is funny about that? I don't know if you known this, but I found that the most fat jokes come from fat people. To my all in the queue super producer hippocritopotamus, that. And so just like, why are you disrespectful to this lady? Let me just be completely clear with you all. And I said this before and I will say it again. Her tentacles are literally traced into all of the mess. And this is a person who throws a rock and hide their hand. This is somebody who we are allowed to try to leave amicably and peacefully, but she literally has a connection to everybody that is literally stirring up drama. And to take this a step further so that you all will understand my issue with her, because she's not somebody who I'm concerned about or that I take serious. But my issue with her is that she tries to endear herself to people to manipulate them for her purposes and or causes. And then she tries to act innocent and like she is, oh, I ain't worried and I'm a victim and they bothering me and if they just keep my name out of their mouth. But if you go look in the chats of these people, all you see is all in the queue. All you see is or hear them referencing conversations that they had. And so I do want to basically put this in proper perspective. Before she was booted from our actual organization as it was in its inception phase, she was pretty much just working with me on screen as an entity that nobody else really wanted to deal with because everybody else kind of sort of seen who she was. And so she was in our chats for a moment, and but she wasn't active in there. And so for her to try to act like she understands the structure or the layout, baby, we are so much farther advanced than we were when we first started that that's just foolishness and folly. These people are literally unconscionably without insult, without an insult level, without conviction, without a moral compass, without anything that is decent. And it is so sad to me. And so I actually came on here because I meant what I said in the title. It is your move now. Ooh, Kevin just got some competition. Shout out to Kevin and definitely shout out to Johnny G. Oh, that's my homie. Johnny G sent us to 49.99. Don't be trying Johnny G. Johnny G is my man. That's my main man. I've come to really love that guy. And I want to give a shout out to the Lentil Law Group who just won a tremendous victory in Flint They just won a tremendous victory in Flint, and they helped Beverly Biggs' husband, Beverly Biggs Levy's husband, overcome a unrighteous attempt on his record, his freedom, his finance, and his standing in the community by the unlawful and corrupt leadership of Flint, Michigan. And I love it because, no matter what people say, he showed up, he showed out, they got results. Shout out to Lentil Law Group. Shout out to John Lentil and Johnny G. He okay. We fuck with Johnny over here. Okay. And so we appreciate him for that. And I think he should be celebrated for that. And you're not getting a refund for that $49.99. That's our shit now, John. Anyway, so now let me say this. Today, today we once again whooped ass in court. I'm talking about whooped ass. And these people are not going to acknowledge it because, again, they're literally going to keep on trying to move the goalposts. They're going to keep on trying to kick the can down the road. They're going to keep on trying to put a spin on everything. But they've been losing. And I said that I was in this place right where I'm trusting God. It is hard because I am taking no credit for this. This is all God. I'm talking about I'm whooping ass without a lawyer present. You hear me? It's amazing to me. It's funny because they be sitting there acting like they know what's going on. But I really think if you put all these ignorant motherfuckers together, you still only get 10% of a head. And that's what's crazy, right? Because we know that one of them is supposed to only have about 10%. But if you put them all together, it still kind of somehow equates to the same amount of brain cells, no matter how much space is in these bodies. And so when I look at this, super producer tries to present this nice person that is only out to do good, but she a messy bitch. And you could see that in her arms and her legs and her thighs and her face. You can see that with her lips. Black people have big lips naturally, but when shit just be sloppy, we're not taking no responsibility for that. That's not genetics. That is excessiveness. You an excessive hoe. And then I don't know if she's smoking, but she need to switch to gummies. Because when your lips look like tar, in the middle of you got these little motherfucking ass design and it look like a ass that's set on your bottom lip, you need to shut your mouth. And don't come to me talking about, oh, you running for office and oh, you a man and you gotta be nice. Man, fuck them. And I'm gonna be the candidate that people gonna love because I'm coming a whole nother way, the real way. And we need to stop acting like we're above the bullshit. I have literally sat and taken these people cyberbullying me, harassing me, stalking me, defaming me, tying me up in court. There is no respect coming over here. Do you all understand that? It will not happen. And I want anybody to take a day in my shoes and turn around and keep on talking about Jesus being on the main line. I'm gonna tell them what I want. I want him to give me a second so that I can tap them asses, and then he can come and fix what I did, because I'm sick of it. And so we sitting in court, and literally, a couple of victories happened here today. Number one, they can stop playing with my name, as the judge has admonished the plaintiff in her frivolous bullshit to no longer address me as Daryl Eugene Coleman. Now put some respect on my name, ho. And as the judge said, and you said, oh, I promise, very quickly, because you knew that was foolishness from the beginning. And I hope that this is used in court, because what I want all of y'all to understand is that I'm doing constitutionally protected act motherfucking activity. And I value free speech, and that's why I'm gonna be an amazing congressman, because you can talk your talk. You should be respected. As long as you ain't threatening nobody and let me be honest, I think that we need to make sure that the law is clear about self-defense. I believe that you should be able to defend yourself verbally too. Somebody keep on messing with you, you should be able to lawfully cuss their ass out. Y'all agree with that? As a matter of fact, let me do the finger thing. If somebody, so I'm learning to, so I don't have to be aggressive. If somebody is in pursuit of you verbally, you should, under American values and the values that we have laid out in the Constitution, be able to cuss their ass out and keep it pushing. And so in court, that's one of the first victories. They talking about somebody talking about it's despicable for y'all to be gloating like this. Well, what would it have been if we lost? A good day? Stop the madness. I just don't understand us. But let me try to stay focused and germane to the conversation. While I will pause, because I do want to be clear about this. While I was in court, Mr. Levy was in court, a friend of mine was in court, and we all won. We all won. You hear me? So, so that was the first part of the victory that we had. The second part of the victory is today that the judge made it clear. I don't know how many times this need to be made clear, but the judge made it clear again. You cannot be held in contempt of an order when there isn't one. There isn't one. And I'm just sitting here like, and it's funny to me because you have all of these people, and I don't know if y'all saw Court, but I said, hey, Conscious, because I know Conscious looked like Larry Bird, but I don't know if she's, aged. I don't know if she's, since we've exposed it, ate more, got a haircut. But all I do know is that motherfucker had 2 teeth. Now, I was like, well, can't be a vampire because that shit's supposed to be upside down. So what is this? When you a vampire, it's like this. You're a bloodsucker. What's this? You just trash. You're not even a vampire. You can't even suck blood. You literally just don't take care of yourself enough that your teeth is running out your shit. Now, one thing that I do know is that these are some of the stronger teeth because they were made and formed and fashioned this way to chop shit up. But now we do have an idea of who it is because Wyoming gal had the nerve to know or not know how dumb she is that when I called out Conscious, she on there said, he thought I was conscious. Well, now we know what your ugly ass looked like, toothless wonder, Wyoming girl. See, I'm smarter than these people. I do things literally because I'm way ahead of them, and it'd be so fucking funny to me when they be like, half-ass investigative group. Oh, he thought I was conscious. Oh, hey, bitch. Gotcha, bitch. So now we know what Wyoming girl looks like. And I'm going to just tell you, I see why they after me. That motherfucker is miserable. And then when she was sitting there and I was looking at the TV, I just wanted her real quick to be like, ah. I just wanted her to do that so bad, but she didn't do it. I was trying to find a way to like mess up so she'd be like, because I wanted to see what the tongue looked like a field goal. Like I wanted to see what that looked like, but we didn't get that image. But it's okay because they didn't get any wins. The second thing that I would like to point out is that they talked about service, and I knew that there was not successful service when I had to think about it because we ain't taking no packages coming from a entity that we don't fuck with or that we think exists. Y'all remember I posted it up here, your favorite survivor. So no, we didn't have service. But did y'all see that big energy in that courtroom? I said, I don't got it, but go ahead. Do your big one. Do your thing, Judge. We ready. Did y'all see that? I don't know, man. I should have went to law school. Because I think that I would be a very damn good attorney. So I was still trying to think about all the things that Johnny G and John Erickson and Matthew and Don, like all these lawyers that I've had and that I had have been talking to me. I don't be knowing what the fuck I be doing for real. Just kind of remember the stuff and you repeat it. So one time I was at court and as we were doing the court hearing, The guy kept talking, and Johnny G was behind me saying, uh, "Object, object," and I'm like, "Object for what?" He was like, "Object." He's giving a narrative. I was like, oh, okay, so it's not Chat BGBT. It's literally people calling me out my name. He'd be like, "Dummy, object, dummy." So that was in Flint. So y'all heard me today. Y'all was like, "Ooh, Jedediah, know what he talking about." I didn't know shit. While the judge was talking, I was saying, "I object." She's giving a narrative. She is giving a narrative, Your Honor. She's giving a narrative. We are not in a hearing. She's giving a narrative. I want to see Rebecca say, "Did I do a good job? Did I do a good job?" Hell yeah, I had a rattle. That motherfucker was on that thing just like this. She started, when she get rattled because she just started going faster like this, like a motherfucker bobblehead. He got other cases, Your Honor. He got other yacht lawyer. He got other PPOs, and they all getting dismissed. Ryan bitch ass was in the comments trying to give information again. Boy, I tell you, I do believe that I didn't. I don't think that my thirst trap landed the way I wanted it to land. But when he saw that dick print, he ain't let me go yet. What? Ryan, that case ain't got nothing to do with the Historical Society of Harvey, and you still ain't getting none. Ugly motherfucker. So, okay, I'm sorry. Ooh, I feel better getting that out. Let me get back to my focus, talking my shit. So, um, um, so she on there talking about a order. Long story short, y'all, denied, doesn't exist. There's no petition. There's no. I mean, she's talking about rule to show cause. That motherfucker wrote all that up and was pushing that walk around the house, looking at her ass like, "Oh, I'm gonna get this nigga. Oh, I can't wait for court. I'm gonna get this nigga. Got him." Literally, when she saw me in the Harvey meeting, she really walked. She said, "I can't wait." Well, bitch, you should have waited. You should have waited because you would have at least been able to hold on to hope. Now you ain't got nothing. Now you got more work to do. Ain't that crazy to try to hold somebody or get somebody held in contempt? In other words, create an inconvenience and make it so that I gotta sit, and now your dumb ass gotta go sit down at your desk and explain why you need 29 pieces of information that ain't got nothing to do with you. And then what the judge say? And if Jedediah choose to respond, I'm gonna wait because that Chat GPT a motherfucker. I'm gonna make my calls to my lawyers and I'm gonna decide once I see these items. I'm like, nope. No, no. This y'all, I ain't lying. Y'all, when they're done, y'all gonna see Jedediah's financial information. Mind your business. That's my response. Jedediah's W-2s for the last 3 years. Bitch, please mind your business. All contributions to INA. Get the fuck out of here. Where is the money from the bracelets? That's how I'm finna be doing my response. They'll be like, what else it say? All of the text messages from the communications about me. Don't nobody talk about you, ho. It's and I hope the judge read it out loud. He gonna say, "Mr. Brown, this is absolutely disrespectful. I'm saying sorry, sir, but please keep reading because when you get to 29, it's gonna be a motherfucker." Read to the 29th one, Your Honor, please. You know what really I am so fascinated with this is because she literally is asking, this is the funny part, y'all, because I want to simplify this. She's telling the courts, "I'm afraid for my life. So I need to know how much money he make." Oh, Your Honor, I'm terrified. I need to see his W-2s. Okay, so you know it. Um, so you're talking about look, he's stalking me. Judge, tell him to tell me where he live. Sit your goofy ass down. This is what I mean by they had to call me into Dalton. These were the people that was in that fight. That's why they wasn't getting nowhere. They needed me. And the crazy thing about it now is all of them together amount to a good laugh. And for those of you all who didn't listen to me, and I understand that it takes a process and it takes steps, I'm going to tell you again. I did my research. My half-ass investigative squad, we did our research and we continue to do it. And this is why when I looked at it, everything, no, Clark ain't as bad as what they saying. He ain't nowhere near as bad as what he's saying. But look, if you didn't have me and you wasn't paying attention, all you would have is these, what, 5, 6, 7 YouTubers, and they would make y'all think that I'm somebody that I'm not. If you didn't have the ability to see a reaction, right, you would think that I'm a bully, a domestic terrorist, I'm a grifter, but you see it for yourself. And these were the people who tried to shape the persona of Christopher Clark. People in the community have different feelings that they have, and I don't negate that. But based on these motherfuckers, I'm not going out. I'm not against Clark. And based on him, I like this guy. I really like this guy. I really like him. And I'm so glad that I got to interact with the mayor and his mama because now I have my own opinion. Um, so I gotta, imagine that though. And she said, "Oh, I got it, Your Honor. I got it. I'm gonna make sure. Oh, you want me to condense it? You want me to condense it? Oh, I got it. I'm gonna let you know why I need his information, his financial information, because I'm terrified for my life." It's so sad. Did you all not know, or I don't know if you've seen it, but court started and they literally took 3 hours doing 3 hours doing the 9 o'clock call. All of these people who have genuine issues. Now, in light of the shooting that is gripping the hearts and the minds of the people in the city, how many people got baby mama, baby daddy drama who might have been in that same courtroom, literally trying to get an order or some kind of mediation or some kind of remedy? And they literally had to sit there as the judge be worn out to hold a hearing for two motions that were incompetent, that was in bad faith, that was frivolous and foolish and at best childish. It was it's terrible. And I say this because this is why I'm saying it's that move. I can be funny and I can talk my shit. Trust me. Trust me. But listen to what I'm trying to tell you. Y'all have really fucked up. And I want you to take this for court because this is my promise before God. I'm going to petition the court. I have Ryan on perjury, 2 statements that we know are definitive lies that we can prove. It is not the statements in itself that we feel will force the courts to act, but it is literally the fact that we're going to prove that it was done in bad faith. I don't have enough for Vivian yet. However, we're going to look at the transcripts and I'm going to see, because as it relates to Vivian, I think that she is really sped. So she don't really know how dumb she is. She's learning it as she goes. But she's dumb as hell to talk about. She's telling the judge that you don't have an order. But you know what? She not dumb. She just be lying. Yes, Your Honor, I gave the service. I don't know which one is which. If it's certified and you have the receipt, the number of the certified processing, the person that you sent that certified piece to The numbers match it. And so if you can read the number, you can see the name. I'll wait. A fucking liar. Literally. Have you ever sent the certified letter? If you can read the number of the mail or the tracking, you can see which one went to which. You do not need to write the number down in case you leave it somewhere. You know why? Because it is a tear off receipt that you keep. I'll wait. Okay. And so, only person that gets it in a degree is Trina. Because Trina, at the end of one of her lives, as I'm alleging, because I didn't hear it for myself, she said that these people are putting themselves in danger of being incarcerated. And they really don't think that that's real. But they don't understand. If a person pushes it and a judge see it, it's not a matter of opinion. It's a matter of the law. So all I got to do is show the judge what has been going on. It's y'all move. I don't feel like we have enough on Vivian. We will see by the conclusion of this. But I want you all to hear me when I say this. Those of you all who have contributed for the man with the titties to file a lawsuit, I'm going to wait till I get service, and then that will be the route that we will countersue. It's going to get us before a judge. It's going to place me right next to him in a courtroom, and I'm going to show how it has affected me. And you all can pay for my remedy. I'm telling y'all that I intend to continue to accumulate all of the lives, all of the content, all of the documents, and we're going to try to see if the courts feel that this was done righteously. Because in our opinion, it doesn't. It wasn't. So we whooped ass today. I did learn that I had it wrong, that she did not have the case dismissed. Her motions just keep getting denied. And now we have another motion for the discovery. But it's really, really simple, ladies and gentlemen. If you file for an order of protection, the burden of proof is on you. I'm not giving you shit, even though it really doesn't exist. I'm not giving you a damn thing. Here is the truth. Your butt hurt because you were exposed. You are a liar. The true definition of a fraud, a scammer, and a grifter. I need you to understand this. Everybody knows it now. Your viewership reflects it. The best thing you could do is fade into black. Give it some time and come back and do something different. You will never be a hero because people see you for the bullshit that you have become a part of. And because you don't know how to shut your fucking mouth, you gave us the best piece of key evidence. Your case should fall flat on its face. But I want you to know you will lose when the moment the judge sees that you was a part of a larger plan to tie me up in court. I agree with one thing, because I agree with one thing. We gonna just tie him up in court. So shut the fuck up. And can't no judge tell me that I cannot speak about you. A judge can tell me that I cannot harass you, bully you, or any of that. I have a freedom of speech. I can talk about my experience. I can give my opinion. I can talk about my perspective, and I can fucking talk about you. When you make yourself a public matter like me, literally, can't nobody tell you not to talk unless it's a gag order, because a court proceeding is going to be affected. Johnny, did I get that right? Did I get that right? So will your weird ass to whatever community you want to serve and leave me the hell alone, because I promise you, I'm going to take the walker. I'm going to say, if you don't have any money, liquidate that bitch. She don't need it anyway. I'm going to take those wheels. I'm going to change them and probably put some 16s on that bitch. I'm going to give me a more cushioned seat. I'm going to paint that the campaign colors, and I'm going to put a horn on it, and I'm going to put a screen on it. And I'm going to make sure the Siri is activated on that hole so I can play music as I'm out here when I'm doing all of this action in the community and I need to sit the fuck down. I'm going to sit down on my pimped out walker. It's okay, baby, because you know I got cancer. Mama, where did you get cancer? Don't worry about it, son. Don't worry about it. God got this under control. Lying asshole. Exactly. I'm going to be selling You know what? I'm going to sell motherfucking beads myself. As a matter of fact, not beads. Get your Jedediah Brown for 20, Jedediah Brown for Congress bracelets. Y'all want y'all Jedediah Brown for Congress bracelets? Who next? All right, I'm sorry. Let me stop talking. Y'all, I'm going to delete this live even though I know that fat ass got it. Because I know he over here, he probably streaming me right now. Matter of fact, just minding this business. My middle finger just trying to get across the screen. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody. It's just take a look up, keep going. Get on out the screen. It ain't your time yet. It ain't your time. Sick of them. Sick of them all. Sick of them all. As a matter of fact, y'all, we need to, they'll be mad as shit. Let me start a lawsuit fund. We had that shit and it took a motherfucker. How the fuck it took you a month? How the fuck it took you a month just to get the retainer? And you think you challenging me? Sit your ass down because we know for a fact that you didn't have to get you a couple meals off of that. So it probably say 1,200 on that top, but I know it's probably more like 650, fat ass. I know that you've been in KFC getting y'all, oh shit, bitch, we got $1,300. It's giving family meals now. Get the cats. Everybody eating tonight. Stupid fuck. So, I did a great job today. Eloquently, and that's why I've been trying to tell y'all people, we gonna take his page. We gonna take his page. Shut your dumb ass up. They ain't taking nothing. Let me show you something. Talking about some motherfucker let me show y'all something because this is the kind of stuff that I'll be talking about. That motherfucker thing. You need to take a shower. Take a shower and get your neck. Look at this. Hold on. How many views this motherfucker got? Agree with me. I am not a person that's against differences of opinion. Look at this. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I got more viewers on my Facebook page, which is monetized if I wanted to go that route. Literally doing a short video talking. I got more viewership than I got subscribers on YouTube. The fuck is wrong with you? And this is me literally talking my opinion. Now, talking my, oh, hell no. I done caught myself doing the damn minion lips. What the fuck? Y'all give me a second. What's going on? No, you don't want to see the minion lips. Hold on. I ain't gonna lie, they got me together in them comment section too. They was like, wipe your eye. I was like, why my eye dry? I've been outside all day. Somebody said, wipe your face, wipe your eyes. I said, well, hell, I'm too oppressed for a lotion. Look at that right there. 16,000 likes, 1,100 shares on a picture of me and a young black pilot. What's my point in saying this? I am not starved for the ability to get out a message. I know how to get out a message, and I also ain't worried. I ain't lacking no follower or viewership. All I got to do is really just focus on it and work on it because I know how to bring awareness. That's why I'm one of the best. One of the best. And it's time for me to give myself my own flowers. That he arrogant, stroking your back, stroking his ego stroke. No, it's time for me to start talking my talk because you hoes ain't gonna tell the truth. Even when you lose, they over there talking about some. He got both of them together. No, the fuck he didn't. All he said was that y'all do not have any unlawful contact. She asked for him to give an order, and what he did was basically show how dumb she is. Don't have no unlawful contact verbally between each other. Don't talk about each other in an unlawful way. Da 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 da. Mr. Brown, was that what you were asking for? Thank you, Your Honor. Let her know she don't have an order. Because she walked there. What they did, as soon as they got off, the judge, they in the comment section, the judge got both of them together. He gave Jedediah and her an order. No, he did not. No, he did not. Stupid. So, and this, is really, really, really funny. Somebody said, ain't nobody got no job? Because how all of them was on the screen? How was all of them just sitting on the screen all that time? I got another motherfucker. You supposed to be so afraid of me, but you sitting your fat ass right over there looking at another loss. It's coming. Yours is coming too. Your loss is coming too. All right, y'all. How many L's have they taken? We done whooped the ass. We got 1, 2 cases that have been. We got, okay, so wait, 1, 2. Now somebody said to me that that lady, I'm not gonna say her name, but this lady keep on walking past people and hissing. They said that this lady is still out here hissing at people. Jason, get your mama, bro. Get your mama. I'm trying to tell you, black folks ain't with all that hissing. We don't like hissing. You could be a cat. You got one good time to hiss at a black person. That cat gonna be outside. We don't do hissing. You better. That's as close as you gonna get. You better start laughing with that shit. But you better stop hissing at people. because people get tired of getting hissed at. They don't like it. And I'm trying to give y'all the word on the curb. Stop hissing at people. It's not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. I was over there watching. I was. We was walking up the stairs in Harvey, and I swear to God, I heard Kim's right slide say "help." I was never gonna tell nobody that. I was never gonna tell nobody that. We were walking, and she grabbed the banister, so I guess it took some of the weight off the left one, and she walked up, and it kind of made a little squish. But on the right side, when she put all the way up there, she just pushed up with her right leg, and I swear I was like, it said, "Help." Her slide, I swear, I'm a man of slides, and I know when slides are talking to me. But I was like, nobody gonna take that serious. I'm not even gonna go there. But I don't know if it was a squeak, maybe if it was the stare, I don't know if it was the traction. I don't know what the fuck it was. I just know I was sitting there and said, "Help." You can't bring me no justice until you bring your body some ankles and some wrists. Okay. All right. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. But I'm talking about, oh my God. And the lady with the big stomach who was talking shit about me at the Thornton Township meeting, she got her hair did. I was like, girl, you better come on. You went from a 0.5 to a 0.52. Help. 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 I swear to God. I swear to God. Literally from this moment forward, whenever I see it, I'm gonna be like, help. Her shoe. I'm gonna do this to her shoe. Help. Help. Okay, so Lord have mercy. I'm off kilter. My goal was to really just come on here and break it down and lay it out to you, but I did not get to do that because obviously when I disobey the Lord, I make a mess. So I am in direct disobedience to what the Lord told me to do. And he told me to be quiet. But I just all I'm gonna say is, God, I didn't fully understand. I still to this moment can say that I fully don't understand the command in its totality. But the Lord knows me. He knows my heart. So preferably we will give me 1 second. I had one of the leaders of INA in court today too. I'm not sure that she got the results that she wanted just yet. So we're hopeful. But I'm gonna tell y'all something that I believe in my whole heart. I believe that Trina. Hold on 1 second. Where is that? And my whole heart, My phone died. I'm trying to find it out on the comments. Okay. I believe in my heart that Trina see the writing on the walls, and as much as she gets on my nerves, I think that Trina has identified that I have options. And I think that she is trying to separate herself from it because she sees that one thing that I believe about Trina, she don't like to lose. And I think that she sees that, I think she's always known that this stuff was stupid as hell. But I think that she sees the I'm just believing that Trina sees my strategy to a degree. And the reason why I'm saying that is because the clips that I have been seeing, she does demonstrate a type of understanding of some parts of it. And so I believe that Trina identifies it and she's trying to separate herself from those idiots because I think she understands that this can, in fact, turn on them. And the reason why it will turn on them is because they did it in succinct form. They articulated it. They continued in their conspiring to create chaos and a narrative. They always on code and on par. They've been in each one of their proceedings, and I can talk about this now because I do feel that we have enough to at least get the ball rolling. And I don't think that they're smart enough to stop with this stuff that they're doing. So I just want y'all to understand that I was 100% aware of what was going on the whole time. I was 100. I'm 100% within the bounds of my legal strategy. I did not collude a plan. I did not concoct an agenda, but I have a legal strategy to deal with this stuff. And I'm going to be petitioning the court for consequence. Now, it doesn't mean that I'll get it, but I do believe that the courts will hear us. And if we do a good job of presenting our case, they could potentially see consequences for how they have basically tried to take advantage of the court system and misuse it. And it's very terrible. It's just very terrible. It's very sick. It was childish. It was immature. It was terrible. And then the other thing is that they did also try to shape the perception of me because they cannot control me, which obviously is a failure. You always get a few fools that'll band together, but overall, I think people see this for what it is. Now I done came on here and I talk shit tonight, but y'all know that this is not typically my content for our page. But today we had sweet victories, and we will continue to have them. And somebody on my team said it best. They said, we got a big team, have a big team, and we're focusing on other stuff. But I'm very proud of everything. I'm very, very proud of everything. One last thing that I will say, I'm going to start talking about the campaign a little more as we're getting ready to fully, get on this track. And I think that the stage is set for a real candidate like me. I just decided I'm not trying to I'm not polishing up anything. I'm going to be as colorful as I am, and I'm going to be as expressive as I am. And I'm going to let the people make their decision, and I'm going to be fine with it. And I'm going to be proud of us that we present something real. And if they don't get out of it what they deserve, which I believe should be the best, then that's not on me. But I'm going to do my best to be authentic in every shape, form, and fashion. And so not like the rest. We appreciate the amazing brilliance of the campaign slogan. I was very excited about it. And we're going to be giving us, so if anybody contributes to the campaign, once that time comes, they're going to be given a shirt. And I'm going to tell y'all what the shirt is going to say. Y'all want to know what the shirt is going to say? Or should I just wait and release it when it's able to be received? I'm gonna wait, but I want to give everybody that is going to be support. When I tell you guys that we're about to launch a movement through this campaign that I don't think this country has ever seen before, I believe that it's going to be. I just think it's going to be amazing. I think that the slogan is not as catchy as "Make America Great Again," but I believe that the mantra is going to be. I believe that it's going to be. I think that is. I think that it's going to catch on nationally. I really do. I think it's going to catch on nationally, especially as it relates to those in the party that I'll be dealing with. I'll take 5 questions. I'll take 5 questions and then I'm going to get off of here. She tried to cut me off today. She was trying to, it was so funny, man. He asked her a question. She started talking about he beat up somebody. That is the intent of their defense, of their case. Oh, he has other orders. He beat up somebody else and I wasn't even there, Your Honor. I wasn't there. He beat up somebody else. Your Honor, he brought somebody to court to harass me just for me. It wasn't your court case. You wasn't even supposed to be there. It's like, golly, I am not going to put a lawyer on this. It would be a waste of money. This woman literally said, he brought somebody to the courthouse to harass me. Yeah, and I was there for somebody else's case. What? I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. And then you use an old. Well, he didn't expect me to be there because I wasn't on the docket, but he brought somebody there to harass me. Make it make sense. Is the case thrown out? No, unfortunately, we will be waiting for trial. But we have another motion because she has to go explain why she needs all of my personal information. If she's asking the courts to stop me from interacting with her, then why would you be asking the courts to give you all of the information about me so that you can prove your case? How much money I made, where it came from, where is the W-2s, all of their conversations in their groups. This stuff is so stupid. Okay, where's the case on? So that was one question. 4 more to go. 4 more questions. She can sell her bracelets. She can't sell bracelets. She mad about it. Yeah. Nobody wants the shit. She said that we stopped her business. Okay. We stopped her business. Jetta, listen to these words that are coming out of my mouth. She said under oath that we messed up her business. So the question becomes, have you filed or paid taxes on earned income from your business? And are those funds reported to the welfare? You can't fix stupid. You can't fix it without education. Will you have hats? I will work on making sure we have hats. Can you sell t-shirts, Jed, instead of giving them away for the campaign fundraiser? Okay. I think we could do that. So that's what I believe as well. I believe that the walk was already gonna be a failure, and she needed a scapegoat. Because I'm gonna tell you something. If according to them, the people ain't rocking with me. So just because I put out the truth from her own videos, how did I stop anything? Our email address is investigateletteradvocate@gmail.com. I've enjoyed laughing with y'all tonight. If you all believe in the work that Investigate and Advocate is doing, make sure you contribute to it. As a matter of fact, right line, man. Okay. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, I gotta do this real quick. I just gotta see, because I always do it. Having asked for nothing and not saying anything was connected to anything, we received 0 contributions today, in full transparency, to which I am fine with. And I want to thank every single one of you all for being on the live tonight. Stay a winner. And I hope I said something that added value to your life. And I'm going to give amnesty to one person that decided to go over there with them fools. One of y'all have an option to come back to the good side, to the smart side, to the winning side, and not go any further. But this live is entitled "Your Move," because y'all better just stop messing with me. That's the long story short. Stop messing with me, because y'all weak as hell. Y'all weak. People see it. This stuff does not, do anything but cause a temporary delay. And you literally are looking like the fools you are. The whole lot of you. Just stop it. It's over with. The next moves will be checkmate, bitch.
Yo. Can I get in on this? I want another one, two. 1, 2. Oh, you thought it was through. This was just one assignment, boo. Judge checking with God, getting next instructions. You need an advocate, reach out, he might be coming.
This young black king needs no introduction. When he shows up, haters hate